Hi everyone. I I thank you. I thank you, every one of you, that, that take your time to watch my videos. This is for help me to save my niece and her daughter. That their lives depend on me. The daughters depend on my niece, the mother, and the both of them depend on me. I'm the only testimony. My husband had a stroke 7 years ago. She couldn't take all the suffering, all the injustice. And his life depends on me. I'm one, alone. I'm all alone. I can't even afford to get sick. Please, share this video. Describe. I need million. I need the whole world, the whole America to know the injustice that this court system did to a mother that raised her child alone. They have to be that she was obligated to put her daughter in the hands of the biological father, that when she's pregnant, she told him, I am carry your child. She just met the guy, as I said before. I'm asking you that click this video to watch everything I say so you understand the story, so you understand that this is not a mother that tried to take a child from a father. This is not a father. This man is the child, is my little granny's child molester that carrying the baby's name in a birth certificate, which he abandoned this child, was in her belly when she said, I'm pregnant, and he said, I don't want to introduce this child. I say before, in the videos before, please, it's overwhelming that it is so much as 8 years in our court. I went through it every single day and took 6 years. I wait until the child was 6 years old so one judge could let me speak in her behalf. And without objections, without the biological father interrupt and call her grace. Also, I want to explain to you everything so you understand, because tomorrow can be late. Please help me when you listen to this story. I need to know that my hands is tied. The court, the judge, treats me like me I'm nobody. I beg them since the 25th December 2025, when I went back to the mother and my little grannies to New Jersey, and I watch all the suffer again. I cannot describe it to you how the child suffered. I could not leave go outside when I got to New Jersey with her, that she was afraid me to leave her alone there with the mommy. She told me everything. My little grannies told me everything about things that I knew, but she confirmed with me about her uncle wife that tried to brainwash her, take to the church. I didn't find out, I knew, but she confirmed to me This child suffers so much that she always, since she's 3 years old, she always call me, come into New Jersey, help mommy talk, because she knows she has the best mommy. The mommy talks, let me make it clear, because I have the video here in his phone. I have in my phone, but I'm gonna show you in my husband's phone what panic syndrome means. But it's very sad that she never, her anxiety, her panic, never was in a way that she raised her child. She just had panic attacks of fear because since the baby was 1 year old, this mommy, my niece, begged the judges, each one, let me go to my home in Florida. My daughter has severe allergy. My daughter suffering. And then, because, as I said before, the biological father come back, never saw her pregnancy, never the man planned to come back to this child life when everything already. He never lost a night of sleep. He never teach this child homework. She never learned, the baby never learned. Have a teacher here in Florida. They have a letter that we send to the court. I asked, call the teacher, ask her. The baby didn't know how to write number 5, how to read at 6 years old, because this child suffer each time this man pick up her at school. I saw her body language. This child was tortured mentally and physically. The court system is insane. I never thought, I'm 63 years old. I never thought in my life I'll live it through this. And unfortunately, I do not know how to write in English. I never have a chance to go to school because I have to work very hard. And I have a sleepless night for a long time. In court, we cannot say anything. For example, in 2020, when I walk in court, I want to tell the judge who is my niece. That my brother, her father, was 29 years old and she was 9 years old. That she grew up already suffering, lost her father. There was murder in Brazil. That is why I come to this country, because in Brazil I could not help them. I could not protect them. So I live to help my family, my nephews. So I am telling you, the court, they don't let me speak. The judge stopped me and tell me like this, didn't let me speak anything. You have to know what the mother comes from. You have to know the history, the story about this mommy working since 16 years old, so hard in how she is. For example, that she has anxiety, that she can't express herself unless they accommodate her the way she can. The best thing is when the court give you the in CD what happened in court. I'm so glad that mommy, my niece, told me, Auntie, you saved this with your life. Because if anything happened to me, my daughter has to know how much I fought for her and tell her all the truth. So I was in the hallway every time she walked in court asking the judge, each judge, let my auntie speak. I have anxiety. And it took 6 years for one judge allow me to speak with her. Like I tell her, say this, remember the happened this, talk about this. And it was great. That's how I saved the child 6 years old. But that's why is blessing. Have this, that I'm here talking to you. This is for save your mother and your daughter because the court system not hear me. And the other day, I went to the court in Jersey City, in New Jersey. I was walking to a lawyer and begging him, please help me. I have all the proof. I need to save my niece and her daughter. He couldn't because it cost $400 an hour. And I'd say, I have to show you I am a witness. I helped to save this child. For 3 years, this child not being abused. I mean, physically, but mentally she continued, psychologically she continued to be abused by the system because prohibit the baby and the mother to come home. The only place the baby and the mother will be safe is here. So anyway, without money and without the technology, they don't know how to do it. I'm desperate because the judge in a couple months ago, because I'm very bad in dates because I'm living like a vegetable. I don't sleep. I stay in the phone all day talking, comfort my niece, going back and forth. I neglect my husband. I took my husband for the eye doctor. The doctor said that he's supposed to do it. He's cataracted 7 years ago. I don't have time to think about me. I don't have time to do nothing because I have to take care of my husband. I have to worry about my niece over there. I just went to her home. I just went to her house. It was 1 minute from my house. When I walk in the house, my body ache. Then I think, how can these charges, more than one, because the one before this judge now, my gosh, I beg that woman. I say to her, 29 September, no, not 29 August, when my niece have 3 days in intensive care, that I am so glad that I was there with her because I couldn't come back the day that I was supposed to come back. I was walking out of the apartment that was 21 or 20 August 2021. And then I saw my niece started to get like signs of a stroke. And for example, I have a video here that 2 weeks before we had the court with the judge that sent her back to New Jersey with no mercy. She had a panic attack. It's like she dead on the floor of fear. I'm gonna try to show you the video here in my phone. And